Hey everybody, thank you for coming. My name is Butch Swain. We're going to discuss deductibles. So almost everybody knows how deductible works for their car insurance. Got a $500, $100, or $1,000 deductible. You back into a fence, you wreck your bumper. You're going to be responsible for that portion to get your car fixed. So for a house, it's different. You don't just have one deductible. You've got, it's called AOP for all other perils. And then in Florida, you have hurricane or wind deductibles. So all other peril is going to be precisely that. It's going to be the house burning down. It's going to be theft, vandalism. You're to be responsible. Typically, those are about $1,000 or $2,500. You have options there. Talk to your agent. The next component is hurricane or wind. So the reason we have that is Florida is, of course, prone to hurricanes. So they had to break out two different types of insurance, or two different types of insurance deductible. The point of that is to give you some flexibility in terms of what your insurance costs are. So you can have a higher deductible, which means your premium is going to be lower. So the higher your deductible, the lower your premium is. However, and I lived through this after Irma, if you have, say, let's just do some simple math. Let's say you have a 5% hurricane deductible. And let's put your house at a replacement cost of $300,000. That means you're going to have to pony up $15,000. So if a new roof is 20 grand, you're going to get a check from the insurance company for $5,000. So be mindful of what you're balancing. A 2% would have been $6,000. So suddenly I'm getting a $14,000 check instead of a $5,000 check. So, run the numbers, talk to your insurance agent and say, hey, let's look at this. Let's look at the frequency of hurricanes. Let's try to gauge where you are, which part of Florida you are. It does seem like there's not too many places that are exactly safe from hurricanes, but the closer you are to the coast, the higher the probability of damage. The further inland you are, it's probably less. So things to consider. Any questions though, I say talk to your insurance agent. It's also important to remember these are things to do when you get a policy or upon renewal of a policy. You cannot change these hurricane coverages mid-term. That's important to know. You can't call up on June 1st and say, hey, I want to lower this thing for a few months and make it go right back up as soon as hurricane season is over. So be mindful of the fact you're going to be stuck with that number for a year. So make a smart decision. All right, thank you. And good luck.